Let's install the fish shell and set it as the default for Mark. On Ubuntu, we type the following command. On Manjaro, use Pacman. On Fedora, type the following. When the installation is complete, you can check the installed shells. Our new shell appears as /usr/bin/fish. Take note of that path, you'll need it shortly. The shell environment variable holds the name of your current shell. We can check which one it's set to with echo. Let's start the fish shell. Now, let's check again what the shell environment variable says. The first time we use echo shell, we're in the bash shell. The environment variable holds the path to the bash executable, /bin/bash. When we launch the fish shell, we get a friendly welcome message and the command prompt changes. What might be surprising is the shell environment still holds the path to the bash executable, /bin/bash. That's okay, this is normal. When you launch a new shell, or any other program, it inherits the environment of the parent shell. So, the fish shell inherits the global and exported environment variables from the bash shell. Because the value in the shell environment variable hasn't been changed, it has the same value in the fish shell that it did in the bash shell. We're running fish like any other program. We can also use exit to exit the fish shell. It closes like any other program, and we will return to the bash shell. That's great for trying out new shells, seeing what they can do, and whether you get along with them. You can explore before you make the jump and adopt one as your go-to shell. If you decide to make the fish or any other shell your default, you'll need to use the chsh command. The chsh command allows you to change your default shell. The trick is being aware that it allows you to change both the default login and default interactive shells. You might want to change one or the other, or both. Whenever you log in to obtain a command prompt, you use the shell configured to be your login shell. When you're already logged in and open a terminal window, you use the shell configured to be your interactive shell. These can either be the same or different shells. To set your login shell, use chsh with no parameters. You're prompted for your password. Then, you must type the path to the new shell and hit enter. To change your interactive shell, use chsh with the shell option. Pass the path to the new shell on the command line. You're prompted for your password and return to the command prompt of your current shell. You need to log out and back in for the change to take effect. You'll see the greeting in the fish shell command prompt. The shell environment variable now holds the path to your new default shell. If you have root privileges and can use sudo, you can change the shells of other user accounts. The command is the same as before, with the addition of that person's username added to the command line. When Styles next logs in, she'll see the new shell when she opens a terminal window.